Welcome to this video presentation here at Wimbledon Carriage Company, and here we have the BMW X5 on a 21 plate. I'm going to start off by showing you around the outside of the car, and then we'll hop in and run through some controls on the inside. From the outside though, you can see it's a 5-door car with alloy wheels and tinted windows. We're going to start off inside the boot area of the car first of all. The tailgate on this car will open electronically. You can either do that at the tailgate or on the key. As we approach the back of the car, you can see we have reversing sensors. This car's also got a reversing camera, plenty of boot space as well, and the charging cables for the hybrid element of this car. Okay, so we're just going to work our way back around to the front of the car, and then we'll hop in and run through some controls on the inside of it from there. But now that we've done a full circle, you can see firstly that all of the wheels are in fantastic condition, as is the bodywork the whole way round the car. Just briefly before we climb in, I think it's well worth seeing the interior from this exterior point of view. There's plenty to run through on the dashboard, so let's hop in and we'll do that right now. Okay, now that we're inside the car, we're going to start with the dials. Over on the far left-hand side, first of all, we have the fuel gauge. We then have the speedometer, a digital readout for the speedometer, and then over on the right-hand side, the gauge that will show you how much of the power in this car you are using, whether the battery is being charged, and over on the far right-hand side, the actual battery charge level. You can change the information displayed up here should you wish to using buttons on the steering wheel. You can also see the total miles for this car, which are 27,284. If we back out to the steering wheel next, we have our cruise control, speed limiter, lane departure warning system. You can also change up and down here the distance between yourself and the car in front, and in doing so this vehicle is then able to maintain its own distance, both speeding up and slowing down automatically based on the car in front's speed. We have our stereo and phone controls on the right hand side, and then the stereo screen itself is over in the center. It is of course touchscreen, as you can see. You get a really nice wide display, very responsive, very easy to use as well. You can come back up to the home screen from here. Now, as I say, it is touchscreen, but you don't have to use the touchscreen. You can see that I'm making movement on the screen as we speak, and that is being done using the iDrive system, which is essentially this dial. The buttons that surround it as well, but the dial will do virtually everything. So in rotating the dial, you can access, for example, your media menu, which is where you'll be able to listen to your music. We have the radio, of course, DAB, AM and FM radio. You can save certain radio presets over there as well. And as you can see as we scroll down, we've also got Spotify, Bluetooth audio, so you can stream your music wirelessly, and mobile devices that you can pair up as well. Back to the home screen. If I put the vehicle into reverse, you'll also see the 360 parking camera. So we have a reversing camera here with guidelines that show you what direction the vehicle is headed in relation to the image that's being shown on the screen. And on the right hand side, a bird's eye view image of exactly where the car is parked. If I turn the wheel, you can see that those lines will move in relation to where you would be steering and where the car is expecting to then go. And if we put the car into drive, when the vehicle is in motion, but you can get the front-facing camera there as well as the bird's eye view. So it does make this vehicle very easy to park. Below that, we have our dual zone climate control. So you can adjust the passenger temperature, driver temperature. You can increase and decrease the fan speed for both driver and passenger as well. You can turn your air conditioning on and off from here. You can hit auto. The car will now take control of the direction of the air and fan speed for driver, and you can do the same, of course, for the passenger. We have a heated driver's seat with 3 different heat settings, and the same over here for the passenger side. Underneath that, the main volume for the stereo, and a few physical buttons for your radio presets and to skip tracks from there as well. This section will open up to reveal some storage, 2 cup holders, USB input, and a 12-volt charging socket as well. We then have the gear lever for the fully automatic gearbox, and various buttons for things like your traction control, parking camera, parking sensors, start and stop to actually start and stop the vehicle itself, and then the different modes or driving modes that are available to you just here. The last thing I wanted to show you is the panoramic glass roof that we have here. So you can open up the sun blind. That will open all the way to the back of the rear seats, and as you can see, that lets in a huge amount of extra light to the cabin area. But it does go one step further than that, in that you, if you wish to, are able to open and close the sunroof section. All that leaves me to say is thank you for taking the time to watch this video. If you'd like to come and see the car for yourself and have a test drive, or you'd like a live bespoke video walk around of the car, please feel free to give us a call here at Wimbledon Carriage Company. We'd love to hear from you soon.